everybody.
The end of Roman's reign coming soon. Charlotte's tying the knot. And Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin had a banger. All this and more in the room where it happens. But first, PCF, tell them what to do.
Check us out, Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots on your favorite Twitch and YouTube channel, HPC2Sweet on Twitter, HPC2Sweet _, and wherever you get your podcast from. Check us out and give us 5 stars.
Ooh, let's see who's making their way to the ring, champions.
Pretty chubby flaco, dímelo mi gente.
It's Mischief, you heard, and we got a lot to talk about.
A lot.
Including some ugly-ass logos, apparently.
A lot. But we coming off hot, though.
It's Wednesday night, and you already know what.
We got to buy them in.
Hump day.
Yo, what we drinking?
I got my
What's this
blue
for? What's this?
moon.
What's this?
that?
Who brought
Let me
this
see.
shit?
Fuck out of
Fuck
here,
out of
bro.
here, bro.
Wow.
Yo, you know what's funny?
Bro.
You kind of, some water went perfectly into the can here.
You're
So,
welcome
'cause there's
to
nothing
water
on
it
me.
down.
Oh, so he diluted his
yeah,
beer.
that's right, bro.
Oh, that's healthy.
That's a fucking trick.
That's-
right there. Yeah, right there. Right there. Dilution. Right. Cheers.
Yo, man, there's a lot going on. Yo, TJ, yeah.
TJ the fucking house.
Building. Here we go,
TJ.
talking about Jamie and Tony, the cake off.
Ooh.
The
You
cake
know that
off
show?
match.
That's
That
the real cake boss.
Yo,
That's the real cake boss.
is it cake? That shit should be on that show on Netflix.
That's-
Is it
It's
cake?
better than
Yes, I love that show.
Is
yo.
it cake?
They be faking me out sometimes. I don't
it's
know
better than licorice. I'll tell you
Licorice?
that much.
Oh man,
Because
I
I
know
will
what
lick.
you do with that thing.
All right.
All right.
Hashtag no pants.
No pants.
No, but that was a banger.
Not one pants.
And,
missed-
and that too.
A
I
good
wanted to
Tony.
do that too.
All right. Yeah, bro.
Yes, I
Cameraman.
mean.
I need to get like a.
Yo, by the way,
a
can
ball-
I start off by saying a happy belated Mother's Day to all the sexy mamas out there?
Go ahead, let them have it. Tell them.
I just want to say, I'm coming for you, Mom.
Oh.
On
You know what?
Oh, JJ in the house.
with two.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Wow,
Everywhere and anywhere.
Everywhere
Hey.
children's books are sold.
Like-
JJ in the house.
JJ,
Happy anniversary to
yeah.
I hope you made JJJ very, very happy.
Yes, ma'am. How
As
y'all
you
doing
have
tonight? Welcome
over the
in.
course
Welcome
of
in.
your
Appreciate
experience.
everybody pulling up on the bad guys. We out here doing our thing.
All right, so let's talk about Darby Allin.
Oh, Jeff Hardy. What
Jeff
the banger.
Hardy. Good Lord.
Have y'all watched?
Have
it?
mercy. Is that a way to end the show? And one thing that AEW does very well is they put out matches that they don't have to have a lot at stake.
Or
They don't- they don't-
story.
Or story.
'Cause
Just
we
go.
know
Matches,
already.
bangers. Let's go. And we can watch it. And we can watch it a lot. Because Darby Allin does a lot.
Yo, and
You
these-
said- how long was that match?
These guys put on a show for a 10-minute match. It was a solid 10 fucking minutes. But they
How?
killed each other out there.
How do you fit all that
They
in
did
10
a-
minutes?
They did a lot.
That's what she said.
That shit was a lot.
Yeah. Nutella.
No telling.
You know what I mean? But yo, the spot on the chairs. Damn.
Yo,
That's
But
wild.
that wasn't
chiropractor. Immediately.
that was
That is definitely wild. Shout outs to Shut Up June in the fucking house.
yo, that wasn't
regulars.
even as crazy as the stair spot with Jeff Hardy catching that bump off the side of the step. We thought he was gonna die.
Yo, I thought it was gonna collapse. He was just gonna be another. And there was a reminder to the spot in TNA when he fell off the cage and landed on the steel steps.
Sting was like, "Where was this Jeff Hardy? Where was this guy?"
Where have you been all my life?
Good.
Oh man.
Oh,
no.
JJ, you missed it, yo. It'll be
Yeah.
on YouTube in like
DVR,
4
You
minutes.
on DVR, Jay? You got a DVR? That's
JJ,
All right,
check-
look at you.
check out
Oh,
that.
DVR.
No.
La 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 la.
Check out that ladder bump on our Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we
It's
on
on our
our- yeah.
Twitter, baby.
Oh,
Check it
you
out, baby
slick. There you
girl.
go.
Okay.
Man,
Twitter
it
got
was-
you covered.
The match was fire, and it was like
Nice
fast
rap
paced.
with the raid.
Drops.
The raid, Mike, my guy. How you doing? Hope the stream
Yo,
went
isn't
well.
it that roach shit?
Raid.
Yo, that's the drop.
Shout out to the sponsor, Raid, the future sponsor.
Raid. Yeah,
Jerry
something like
Snow.
that.
TJ, appreciate that shout out. Guys, that banger of a ladder match, I call it a weak ladder match because the ladder, it wasn't official, a ladder match, but like the ladder was
It
involved.
was like a ladder and chair match. We needed a
shout out to
table.
roll up too.
Yeah,
pretty
shout
dope.
out to Blade Rummy. Shout out to JP
HP
Savage with the
Savage.
vid. Let's
JP
go.
Savage. JP Savage texting? What? Like he's texting? while
That's
he's on the
crazy. I
show?
thought he
Like-
was right here.
Like, but how's he gonna text?
All right, well,
that's crazy.
Either way,
With
I
that
don't
drop.
even know how he's not dead.
How, Mike? How
How?
are you, sir?
This is crazy.
You want to know
what Darby puts his body through on a weekly basis? Yo, he even has like those jackass style videos that he does and all
big
that
fact.
bullshit.
Shout outs to GoPro Wrestling who does most of those vignettes.
shout out
Hey,
to
you already
GoPro.
know.
because death is only for the
JP
worthy.
Savage is laughing on chat
Yeah.
and sitting next to us.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's somebody sitting there.
You're lying.
Yeah, JP's next to us.
Oh,
Bro, look.
You're just sexing for some reason.
I mean, it is what it is.
I
but
mean, you know.
Darby Allin,
Yo, JB,
I
don't
just-
talk
I
too much.
appreciate him so much, right? It's crazy.
much.
It's crazy. I do appreciate him, bro. I'm
glad
real
they
happy that Jeff Hardy could do it.
Yeah. Yeah, for their livelihoods, they didn't go 30 minutes. Thank God.
What would have been left? What would have been left? Though they would have died. They almost died on the big one, on the big ladder spot. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's-
Nah, but
that-
it was exactly what it had to be for a main event match. It was fun. It was electric. It was fast. It was
What's your all-time favorite ladder spot?
wow.
All ladder matches have most common ladder spots. What's your favorite one?
The swanton off the
Swanton
ladder
off?
through a
I
table.
I have to go with the Edge Spear, the Jeff
Edge
Hardy.
Spear, oh,
That's my
wow.
all-time
That's
favorite.
Probably number one. That's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
I do favor though the timber only when you're landing on a table outside.
Right.
Is that
Even
the
So
more
the outside.
when there's 4 tables.
is that
on the
is that where
outside.
Bubba
Like
is that
a
where
stack.
Bubba
Yes.
landed on the
Yes.
tables?
Yeah,
My
yeah.
favorite.
Okay.
Favorite. But like Undertaker did that spot too, with 4 tables against I think it was Edge
Was
in
it?
the ladder match. Yeah, yeah. So that was I love that spot.
Nah, that swanton off a ladder
Jeff
will
doesn't
always
get,
do it
Jeff
for
doesn't
me.
get too many 30-minute matches. Blade Rummy in the house.
Blade Rummy.
Blade Rummy, we know what you were looking at.
Yeah.
We know what you were looking
Camera
at, baby.
You were looking at Tony
You
Storm,
was not
weren't you?
hating.
You said,
You was not
let
hating.
me put some meringue on that cake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pablo.
Merengue.
You
Yeah,
want
I think we
some-
all agree here that was a banger.
It was a lot of things.
Banger.
You know what's not a banger? There's new logos going around. And this was not a banger. This was a
We
stinker.
about to
In
run
fact,
these ropes.
It was show whack
Showak.
that we put it up. We're gonna put it up right here for all to see. If you check us out right now, all
Oh
your wages
man,
in the building.
is that what sadness looks like on a
Yo,
logo?
HBS. I mean,
Hello, darkness, my
CD
old
I mean,
friend.
what? That looks very
Man,
oddly
eso está
familiar.
triste.
Very odd.
All right, so we know that this isn't the final one, right? This is not the final logo. This is what's in the trademark filings. Doesn't always happen this way, and usually
Them
without
too.
color. So it's gonna be a black and white.
Remember when
Anyway.
Cody Rhodes came out with the first TNT title and how ugly it was?
Yeah.
Is this like a similar
Kind
situation
of.
going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
here?
This is the unedited. It was like unedited. Hell yeah, it was like
Wow.
walking into a bakery.
Is it a
bro.
Cuban bakery or is it a
It's not
Dominican
even my
bakery?
birthday.
Either way, we win it.
Either way, yo. So wait, hold on. We talk about this fugly ass ROH logo.
Yeah,
we ain't talking about no
fugly
cake.
as
Stop
shit.
distracting, Blade Rummy.
Yeah, dummy.
Nah, man, JB hater though. So what y'all think, yo? Y'all like this?
I don't like
Even
it.
if this isn't the color. Like, just take.
I would never put this on my stream, guys.
I mean, it's
You'll
on,
never see a logo.
it's
I
on
like
your
would've-
this on our
stream.
stream.
It's
I
on your
would've-
stream right now.
I mean,
it is literally on your stream.
Purposely, like, as our art.
Well, but it's there though. Like
It's
this
their
is.
art.
I would,
Yeah.
I personally would reverse the H and the O and delete the R
Is this
and
whole?
keep it that way.
This should
No
look like.
E? Okay, fine.
This should look like some Lowe's ass, like some like Home Depot ass, like regular schmegular logo. Like, what the fuck is this, man?
Yo, 98 went hard, though. 98 was
Yo,
the year.
MS Paint, holla at him.
Wow.
This shit is trash, man. For real. And you know what? I mean, I could see. I guess they can make it work. Maybe some red. Maybe it's 2 shades of red. Kind of like paying homage a little bit to old school ROH. How it was just like the 3 letters kind of separate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But
I
this
agree, I
just
agree.
smells like
Who drew that
TBS
logos?
all over it.
Little Villain played a big role in making the logo for them. I took him to the show.
Little Villain?
Yeah, we were in Richfield Park, and JCW was over too, and then
You
it
know,
was just a thing. And
you know who can't control their little villain? El ídolo! Andrade Cien Almas! He got 100 claims on that Toto. Look,
hey,
he's got
listen,
Charlotte Flair,
hey, yeah,
Aye.
and he is going to get married.
it's a wrap. It's
So-
a done deal. She's off the market for now. Yeah, she's getting married. Tying the knot. How much time is she gonna be off though? PC, I think that's a thing now, right? That's like a,
I think she's gonna be out for like it's like an infinite.
Indefinite,
infinite,
undetermined.
indefinitely.
I love how the article, this article is
Yo, and
trash.
WWE Bump came out today announcing that she's injured.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So that's a work, right? She's not injured. But can you believe that they're really playing this shit off? That the article was like, oh, click here and you're going to find out how long she's gone. And then the article, the last line is like, it is an undetermined, indefinite amount of time.
And then at the
Yeah.
bottom, is it like a
After
link?
clicking
Yeah,
30
after
pages,
clicking
yeah.
30
And then at the
pages.
bottom, is it like a link to view like their actual wedding?
XNX. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that
that's
too.
there, that's there.
XX Hamster?
Yes, XX hamster.
Wow,
Who
you
else likes
too?
hamsters?
Yo.
What? What's wrong with hamsters?
Roman's wife?
Wow, maybe. I don't know. I've never met her, but he likes more money.
Mo problems.
Tell him,
Biggest
Vic.
problem is if you're a fan and you want to see him at live events. I don't think that's going to happen. Mr. Roman Reigns is going to take lighter schedules now.
He's taking a lighter course
Drink
load.
finer waters. The
Is-
the glass waters.
Is
Same
he
water, but it comes
Voss?
in glass. Yeah, the Voss.
Voss.
is he getting a taste of the finer things in life, and he's asking for that Brock Lesnar contract?
Hell
He got to put
yeah.
the teeth to work.
And he earned it. Wow. Yo, for real, ever since he got them chompers, life was not going to be the same.
Chomp.
Well, he might be getting ready for Hollywood.
He said, yeah, man. Well, that's where he'd probably go.
Yeah.
He's not scheduled, I think, like through the summer. So,
I think he's scheduled to be out like for 10 weeks.
Why not, right? Brock Lesnar had this schedule more than multiple times before he was considered. Well, he was never not considered the main attraction in WWE. Every time he was there, he was booked as if he was the number one guy. Comes in when he comes in as he pleases, in and out. We'd have time with we didn't have a heavyweight champion on Raw for months.
please don't do that. If that's the case, then let him lose
Yeah,
it.
like so.
Wait, so that was my next question. Is Roman dropping the titles
I don't think he is
on his way out?
Is
Or
Roman's reign ending, is what you're saying?
But
that too.
I think it's certainly
But-
coming soon.
You think so?
I think so.
Now the question is to who?
more on that in a few. But first,
Let me take a selfie.
yeah, Mr. What's his name? Theory.
Eric Bischoff?
Eric Austin Theory. Yeah, Bischoff. That guy.
Bye, things.
Pipe Bob Ding Dings. So, Mr. Bischoff makes a very
you call me?
valid point this week. Mischief, talk to me about Bischoff's point here as he discusses the casual fan.
Eric Bischoff said he said that there's got to be a casual fan, right? Because CM Punk had made a comment that there is no casual fan, right?
Right,
Casual
right.
fans no longer exist. And Eric Bischoff was like, shut up, man. Aren't you kind of like castrating yourself? Like, aren't you kind of saying that like you cannot expand your customer base because the casual fan does not exist? Isn't that a large percentage of people that consume anything?
Fact.
People that consume it casually, they're not diehards. Diehards are the loudest but smallest percentage of fans. This is fact. And then Eric Bischoff went on to look at the stats and throw them shits out. Like Eric Bischoff chose violence.
Here's a stat. Paf, paf.
Yeah, here's a staff. Here's a stat. Let's look at how CM Punk has done, like what his debut numbers were and what they were last week,
Ooh.
which is kind of fucked up because like
And he ain't
Rampage
lying,
was
though.
on at like 5:00. It's a little different.
It's a little, yeah. There's a time change. There's a time change. But he's not wrong. He does view it differently though. He says the casual fan is the fan that chimes in every once in a while, once or twice a month, but still's always watching. That's not what I consider a casual fan.
So what? Yeah, like we got to define a casual fan.
A
For
cat-
for the data to be valid, we need to define the variables, right? We need to define what that means. Ese tipo está flaco.
He's winning the race right now.
I know, man. Yo, JP,
He's
losing
winning
that
the weight loss
baby.
challenge.
Right. People shouting you out.
To me, a casual fan does not know about the internet. The IWC.
Timmy?
See, you think that at
The
this
casual fan is not aware and is not participating in that.
okay, you think that all right? So the casual fan does not even know that the internet, the internet wrestling community even exists.
Maybe that it
I hear you.
exists, but they don't
No.
partake.
I think you're right. I think the majority of people that do watch wrestling don't know that exists.
And they
Let's start
watch
there.
SmackDown.
Jesus.
I
And
think majority of them. It's Fox 5. It's the easiest network to have without
So the
purchasing extra cable, right? Or more expensive cable.
right, because it's free TV.
It's free TV.
Right.
And it's on every fucking week. So those people that are not paying extra money for cable television or extra expenditures on just watching TV don't feel the need to research fucking pro wrestling on a
But
daily
isn't
basis.
Raw still higher rated?
Maybe, but those people are on the community. I feel they have cable TV.
So
They're
you're
more
saying,
in
like,
tune with
They're a little
internet.
more- they're a little more hardcore.
into
They're a
So you're
little
saying
more
that the
hardcore.
SmackDown audience
Less hardcore.
specifically
Is the
are less
casual.
hardcore,
Yeah,
more
because
casual.
of the network that they're on.
Okay.
No, SmackDown viewers are the casual viewers, right?
I
And I
feel
think
that.
that's where it stops. I think there are no casual viewers anywhere else.
That's a fair point.
I think everything else is niche. Like AEW, you got to look for AEW to
Oh
find
yeah,
AEW.
yeah.
Not
There-
that it's on TBS and
There are
TNT.
some
I'm not saying
casuals
that.
being told about it.
Right.
You're marketing it to them, but it's not sticking yet.
Right.
They're not too invested in
Like
that.
people remember, I remember Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold and Rock. You know what I mean? Like so. That's
Right.
what they're watching,
Right.
and that's the casual fan.
Yeah.
That's who's sticking around. So that's WWE all the way. And plus, it does help that Raw is the longest running episodic television show in the history of cable. That does something to them. I mean, you know that every Monday in all of history,
Yes.
on the USA Network or something like it, there is Raw. There is some sort of wrestling going on. Now there's 3 hours of it. God bless you.
God bless it.
But at the end of the day, it depends on how you define the casual fan.
Right, and I don't think Punk or Bischoff see eye to eye in that even alone anyway. So it's a dud.
So
This
what
whole-
is it? But what is it? All right, so they don't know about the IWC, right? Check. What else? What makes you a casual
Well,
fan?
if you don't know about the IWC, you're not invested in the backstage politics in your favorite wrestler. You don't pretty much have a hardcore favorite wrestler. You probably like a few of them. I'm assuming, right? Because
So you only
hardcore fans
know-
like that one guy. That's the number one guy or girl, whatever. But they know about them. They know their Instagram.
And
They know,
we all know that the casual fan tunes into WrestleMania just like the casual football fan tunes into Super Bowl every
Right.
year.
Okay,
right.
so
it's
that's
just something
actually-
to watch.
So it's on that same level. It's
That's-
just something to watch, something to
Yeah.
spectate.
That
Then that's
casual
your
fan is
number.
not ordering WrestleMania Backlash
Right.
to watch a 6-man tag.
The casual fan is probably tuning into the 4 big pay-per-views. And if that.
If that, I
If
think
that.
If that.
WrestleMania.
Maybe Rumble, but WrestleMania for
Three,
sure.
3 out of the 4, because Survivor
Hands
Series
down.
everybody forgets.
Survivor Series is mid as fuck. Let's be real.
Everybody's already past the whole phase of the summer, because summer's the hype.
Yeah.
Then you die down until WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Or Royal Rumble, my bad. Royal Rumble in January.
Yeah, pretty much. And
That's
Royal
a
Rumble will
casual
always
fan
be,
schedule.
Yeah, and Royal
watching
Rumble will always
wrestling, I
be
feel.
because of it being a special match. It'll always
Right.
hold a special place.
Right.
But I think you bring up a good point. The WrestleMania numbers are the ones that would dictate how
Yeah.
many casual fans really exist.
Didn't they say that the
That's SummerSlam and Mania, yeah, for sure.
social media had surpassed the Super Bowl this year with
Has it? This was
38.
38. So yeah, they surpassed them.
that as far as social media mentions, it had passed the Super Bowl this year.
Oh really?
That's what was
We
reported.
get the WWE have more. They've packed more attendance alone than the Super Bowl in the past couple years. And last year, I think I could be wrong.
There you go.
But
See,
it's arguable that they did it again last year and they didn't even fucking get the 100,000. They done 100K in that fucking building.
WrestleMania 38 outperformed Super Bowl 56 on social
On
media.
social platforms.
there you go.
Holding,
referring to.
2.2
That's fucking huge.
billion impressions in comparison to the big game, the Super Tazón.
I'm not surprised though, because WWE's been
1.8.
doing that. They've been beating the Super Bowl in many things over the years.
Social media wise, hold on. Oh, this shit didn't give me like actual numbers.
But I don't know. I just feel the casual fans are the ones that are not as invested, and they exist. They're the ones that Vince is catering to with these bullshit promos and these bullshit.
And this is why the hardcore fans are tired of seeing the
Exactly.
same repeat, rinse and wash matches.
we don't give a fuck.
But the casual fan,
But
this
they
is
also
always
don't give
new.
a
No,
fuck.
no, no. This is new to them.
yeah, it's new and
So
they
they're
eat it
intrigued
up.
and they eat
drink
it up.
The Kool-Aid. It's
Remember that
fine.
they forget, but we don't.
Yeah, but they keep the gears going. I guess it's like they cater to them so like keep the company going, because you can't. It's easier to make new stars with a casual fan than it is to make stars with the hardcore fan these days.
That's
Because
true.
we want that edgy character that we can't fucking get on USA Network, but they can do it on TBS. So fuck them, USA, because we can say that over here on TNT.
Es lo mismo.
He didn't just call him didn't MJF call Wardlow a dipshit today?
He did.
On Dynamite.
He did.
That
For
was
the
a great
contract
segment,
signing,
by the
he
way.
did.
That contract signing. Who saw that contract signing, chat? Who saw Wardlow and MJF sign that contract, and the genius decides to uncuff him? Holy shit!
56.1 million viewers. WrestleMania 38.
That's a good following, I guess.
56.1
56.1
in India.
Wow.
In India. 56.1 million
That
people.
was Saudi. That was Saudi.
No, in India.
Oh, you said India,
Yeah, you piece of shit.
right? Saudi. Yeah.
No, it's
right.
not.
That's
Not the same.
Yeah.
All right. Yo, dog, which is up like 29% from years in the past. I cannot find the whole number.
It's up.
It's up, dog.
And it's up. That's the scary part. It's up. That's crazy. That's what she
Yeah,
said.
that's just wild.
Speaking of
That's
it's
how many
up,
casual fans.
Oh, what's up?
the discussion is up. That's
Woo!
it. Done deal.
According
Kenny
to-
Omega has finally addressed Roman Reigns and him in a match. And it was on Twitter.
¿Qué le dijo?
Twitter. So there was some fans talking shit, as they usually do on Twitter. And Kenny comes out, he's like, "Yo, I'm trending. Why am I trending? Oh, yeah, we're doing this comparison shit again that you guys do with the wrestler and the best one and this one, and then you want to compare. Oh, what if this happened? And no, all right, I guess fuck it." One fan responds, "Man, Roman Reigns ain't shit. He can't go 5 minutes with you, Kenny." And he's like, "I don't know. I beg to differ. I think a lot of people will be surprised."
Aye.
They'd be surprised if Kenny Omega locked it in with Roman Reigns. Kenny goes off to give him credit too.
I mean,
And I'm with it.
I think Kenny Omega did the right thing, right? Roman Reigns is the hottest thing going.
And I
And
think
people.
he wants that ticket somewhere down the line.
Maybe. I mean, why not? If you're a businessman, you got to do what MJF is doing. You got to do what Cody Rhodes did. You got to play the field.
Yo, and MJF was teasing tonight. Him and Cody for 2024.
You saw that?
He was teasing.
They don't want to talk about back there.
Then he was like,
That's
"My
your fault.
boy Cody." Now he's boys with Cody.
I peeped that. Blade Runner peeped that. Shad peeped that shit too. He was like, "Fuck Omega."
Roman Reigns could last 5 minutes or more. I think that match would be a banger. Wouldn't you pay for that match? Like, wouldn't you pay to see that
I would
match?
pay to see Reigns.
Reigns right now
Right now.
is at the top of the hill. Like, he's at the top of his game. And I mean,
I would like Omega to come and knock out that rust that he still is
Chuck E.
collecting.
Cheese coins?
yo, you know what that
But-
reminds me of? On Monday Night Raw, Jimmy Smith, the commentator,
Jimmy Smith.
Jimmy Smith, he said that Cody Rhodes had ring rust.
Yeah, and
What? How you gonna have ring rust? You've been wrestling
That's
for
a
the
hot take.
And what's his face? Corey Graves came in to defend him. He's like, no, he's wrestled at an elite level outside of a
Yeah.
WWE
He
ring.
saved it. So did Byron.
Oh my god,
Byron Saxton
that's
was
a
like-
lot, yo.
Byron Saxton was like, no, you can't say that. I haven't seen that, or we haven't seen real ring rust. Like he's like trying to like.
Oh, I thought you said that we didn't see no elite wrestling anywhere.
Oh no. Byron Saxton was the first one to comment, but then Corey Graves was like, nah, chill. He's been wrestling at an elite level, like he said. But come
That's
on,
awesome. He
That's
did that.
interesting, though.
I wonder if Vince got in his ear and told him
Nah,
that.
you know what that was? Jimmy's not a wrestling fan.
He's
He
a
comes from
casual
sports.
fan.
Yeah.
He's a casual fan.
He's a casual
The
fan.
casual fan that's employed.
You see, yeah, that's an employee.
That's
like
scary as fuck.
AEW like does
man.
not exist to this person.
He ain't no Rosenberg. He ain't no Sam Roberts.
Right, and most fans are not. So he only knows about wrestling because he works for the company. If it wasn't for that, he wouldn't know about this shit. So the fact of the matter is, like, you look on the cue card
by
and you said
design.
that he last wrestled here 6 years ago. This is the only place that exists for you. AEW don't exist. That place is not real. That's fantasy. That's some shit on the internet that I don't look at. Right? If you're Jimmy
That's
Smith.
fantasy.
You said fantasy and internet and look at, and I was just you
Oh,
threw me
man,
the
you're
fuck
looking at
off.
the wrong kind of fantasy on the internet.
But I agree, man. He the fact that he came out and Corey Graves said that shit. It has me thinking. Did Vince tell him to say that, or did he just?
Corey or Jimmy?
Corey. The cover up.
Nah, I think that's a Corey thing.
That's a
I
Corey
think
thing?
Corey
That's
did
awesome that he did that.
that. Right?
No, but with what Jimmy Smith said, what do you think Vince was in his ear and he told him to say that,
no.
or Jimmy just said that? Just
No, he
to
probably
say
just said it.
I think when you look at the
air.
cue card and it says he hasn't wrestled in 6 years, because they were like really beating that. Like, yo, he didn't wrestle in WWE for
that
6
makes
years.
sense. That makes sense.
I think, yo, if AEW does not exist to you, you don't know really independent wrestling, because nerds know independent wrestling, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, casual fan does not. This
Right,
is the
right, right.
only
Yeah.
thing that
Right,
exists. So you see, yo, he hasn't wrestled in 6 years. Well, I guess he hasn't done shit in 6 years, so he's probably rusty, and everybody's got to be like, nah, chill, Jim. Yo, well, nah, you read that
there's
wrong.
hardcore fans that watch this show.
Yeah, chill. Which I appreciate.
Speaking of hardcore,
Oh,
You still talking about that thing you Google?
Blue Waffle?
Mark Henry and Bill DeMont are adamant about removing one Tammy Stitch
Bless you.
from the Hall of Fame. I'm a numero 5.
Oh, yeah.
But why? Was she that terrible? Yes.
Yes, she's a piece of
Fucking
shit.
terrible. Yes. But she ain't going out
Hey,
without a fight.
Tell him. What did she do to be so terrible?
So
Question
there
is-
was this video, right? She did, and she was. Doing
Oh,
this.
no, chill.
No?
That's not what we talking about. We're not talking about the
So
video.
she was driving this car, and then
That
she,
part.
Oh, so she drove this car. She.
You're drunk. She was a drunk driver. This is not the
She was
first
playing
time she's been a
Mario Kart
drunk
without
driver.
playing Mario Kart?
Yeah, she was playing Mario Kart IRL with real.
Or was it
players.
Grand Theft Auto?
Well, I don't know,
think
but
the
she killed the
latter.
guy, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, she killed the guy. She is probably going to jail when all this
And that
is
shit
said
was
and
here
done.
in Jersey, too, right?
It was.
Yeah,
And
I think she lives out here.
she
Freaking stinking up the streets with her.
she
tuna
claps
fish.
back though. At
At Bill DeMont.
Bill DeMont. What she say, Peter?
Bill DeMont got a lot of nerve. Her freaking hazy people.
Bill DeMont does have a lot of nerve.
Yeah,
But
for
nah, but he
real.
does have a foundation.
Okay.
In all fairness, right?
Okay.
Unfortunately, I think his daughter passed away from a drunk driver. So this is
Oh,
actually
so there's
a topic.
ties there.
Yeah, this is a topic
Okay.
that's actually near and dear to him.
So yeah, I can
For reals.
understand that grief.
Yeah. What did he say? I forgot what he said.
Something along the lines of they should remove Bill DeMont out of the Hall of Fame. Oh, that's right. He's not even in it because he's too busy, sexually harassing the female talent and degrading the male talent.
I still feel like she's talking about herself, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, the stories just don't align. I know.
Yo, she needs a night with Harlem Heat.
That's a new definition of hog wild right there.
Yo, man, that thing.
I
Man,
guess Sean
There's
never
a
took care of her
website.
in the 90s, huh?
Isn't that a tab on your Incognito Explorer?
Ooh. Incognito employee?
What, Hog Wild?
Your Explorer, your Windows, dog.
What you talking about?
Yeah, you know when you go on safe mode, so like nobody could check your shit.
What are you
Is that what-
searching that you're on safe mode?
Stitch. He searches
Oh, Lilo and Stitch.
Stitch at Hog
That's
Wild.
definitely in my search terms.
Hogan, we coming for you. All right, so
I'm
look.
coming for you.
Ñaño.
Yeah, and
You know what I don't understand? WWE creative. There's an argument to be made, but in all honesty, man, what are you doing? Because Lacey Evans has now come out with a bunch of vignettes about her being a hero.
Preach, June.
And a victim, of abuse and a terrible
Fucking hate it. I
upbringing
hate
and
random
all sorts of
things.
things. Like, she's really coming from a personal place, but now, getting the sympathy of the crowd. So let's make her a heel.
I fucking love it, bro.
What you mean, though? What do you mean?
I fucking love it.
Why?
Because nobody expected it. Because it makes no fucking sense. It really makes no fucking sense.
So once again, this is a prime example of why they're catering to the casual fans.
But why I hate it? It's not working. Or it hasn't worked yet.
I mean, they haven't done it yet.
The fans are still confused. They're still buying into the whole she's a good girl.
They haven't really executed.
The stories are really sensitive or emotional, and they're buying the face part. The casuals don't understand yet.
I don't understand, dog. Like, it doesn't make sense.
But no, we literally see where this is going. She's gonna be a heel. So
this shit doesn't make sense.
Why
would you do
the
that?
idea of it on paper, I love, because you're thinking outside the box. You're trying to see something that's it's not gonna be predicted.
She cried about her freaking abusive family on television.
But that's why it's not working. Because now you're going.
Why would you do that if you're not trying to get sympathy?
Now, unless she comes out with another segment saying how all the bullshit that she's been through has made her the spiteful, heelish character that she is now. But you have to put it together. And I mean,
I feel it's not gonna work. I feel like if she says something like that, the fans are gonna be like, "Fuck yeah, let's go. That's what's up." Another Becky Lynch.
That shit does not make sense to me.
And then it's really not gonna make sense because now the hardcore fans knows what you were intending to do, and now realize what just happened, and they're not gonna buy
It's kind of like the Kurt Angle, like the broke your freaking neck angle.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Sympathy, but I'm really a douchebag. Come on, man. Nah, man, nah. This is not thinking outside the box.
It's not generating heat. She
Yeah,
wants to
it's not,
generate
it's not.
heat. Go after Bianca Belair.
But I don't think to be fair, I don't think they have their climax, I guess is the right word.
Are you still thinking about Jamie Hayter?
They have, you're right, my bad. Wrong moment. But the moment where she actually turns heel, they haven't done that yet. So maybe
You're saying wait and see?
Yeah, maybe wait and see. Maybe.
Yo, every time someone says wait and see, you know how that turns out, bro?
I know.
It turns out.
June knows, bro. He knows.
He don't want to talk about it.
Shut up, Jung.
That ain't
That
it.
ain't it.
That ain't
That
it.
ain't it, bro. That's not the wave.
It's not
That's
the way.
what Eric Bischoff said.
Yeah.
Eric Bischoff had a lot to say this week. He had a lot to say. Yo, he chose violence. He picked up the AK-47. He let it. Because he was out here saying somebody ripped off the NWO. Who was that?
Several times.
Who ripped off the NWO?
Boop, boop, boop,
The
Bullet
evolution
Club.
is a miss. No, I'm just playing.
These guys right here, Bullet Club.
Yeah, no shit.
For everything that they fucking did, they fucking copied them. Julia Hart and HOB.
He even said the same thing for DX,
Okay.
right? That they're all ripoffs. All right. Okay.
But then even the
So?
NWO is a rip off previous stables that just didn't work.
The Four Horsemen.
Nah.
The Horsemen worked.
Chill,
It just
chill.
didn't work
NWO.
to the NWO's.
There was nothing like NWO, man. NWO was different.
Yeah,
and it
NWO was a fraternity.
at the end, it turned into that. But
Yeah.
then when it was just a trio, I think that was when it was its best.
That was
Maybe
its
some Ted
prime.
DiBiase.
That only
in
lasted
it.
about a month
Some,
or two.
yeah.
Because then
Some Eric
DiBiase then
Bischoff.
6
Yeah.
joined. When he was the 6th one. So
Right.
look at
And
that.
Rude. Wasn't Rude like the 4th member?
Right. Right.
When did
Rude.
Bischoff jump on 5? Damn, yo, this shit was crazy.
Shit was a
What
lot.
number was Virgil?
DiBiase was 5 because he brought in 6.
So what was
And then
Big
after
Show?
that is a shit show, man. I think Big Show was immediately.
Yeah.
after
What
that.
about Scott Steiner? What about Buff Bagwell? Sure, I like Buff Bagwell.
He was one of the 2000s. Scott Steiner.
Holla if you hear me.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but by the time like Norton came out, Scott Norton and
Jesus.
shit.
Norton.
Scott Norton
He's like the
was the fucking
87,000th member.
Buffwaggle.
Who was, yo, we got to find this information. Yo, who was the last NWO member?
Shawn Michaels.
Nah, Shawn Michaels.
Oh, you're talking about WCW.
Yeah.
Oh, WCW.
Who was the
Shawn
last?
Michaels, that's a lie.
Was it Conan?
Scott Steiner.
Wait, now we talking about black and white NWO
Yes.
or Wolfpack?
Yes. Wolfpack is a special place in my heart. But that's not it. That's not what we talk. When anybody talks about NWO, that's not what we talking about. Right?
You got
I don't
me
even
there.
know, bro.
You got me there.
I don't even know because there was so many freaking people. There was like 80 people in that
like
freaking
80
stable.
people, all against Goldberg.
All against Goldberg. Pa' qué? Just to use a cattle prod and fuck up his whole streak. So then the finger pointing of doom. There was a thread that came out. It was like WCW's saddest
The
moments.
last 3 members
Here
of
we go.
NWO.
Here we
You're
go.
not ready for this.
Oh my god!
Here
Hold on,
we
let me take a sip
go.
of this.
Ron and Don Harris and Jeff Jarrett.
Slap nuts.
Slapnuts is the last member of the NWO
Before Shawn
WCW
Michaels.
before that whole ordeal.
Rap
shtick
is crap?
in, WWE.
Rap is crap.
So Jeff Jarrett,
Is crap.
Harris brothers. Who were before the Harris brothers?
Hate rap.
You don't have them.
I don't know who the fuck they are.
But no, who's that?
I think those are the 8 Ball of Skull and 8 Ball, right?
Yes.
Skull and 8 Ball.
Skull and April.
Jesus
From the WWE
Christ.
when they
Yes.
were the chain, the biker.
Get
They
motherfuckers.
him.
won a
Stop
team with
playing.
Crush.
Come back to this last week in wrestling.
Jesus, I don't know any of that shit.
So Darby Allin and Jeff Hardy had a
Yeah.
banger.
Tonight's show was pretty good.
It was good. It was a
CM
great
Punk and,
show. I'm excited as fuck
Dax.
for Adam Cole
Versus
and
Jeff Hardy.
and
Kyle
Lord
O'Reilly.
and Ref Phoenix.
Phoenix.
That's how they say it.
I'm
Ref
Que
Phoenix.
way
camina
more
los
excited
ropes.
But,
about
oh my god, bangers next week.
Samoa Joe's Joker.
Ooh.
Who will it be?
Talk to me.
I don't know. Who you think?
So let's throw out some names.
All right. How about?
Jay Lethal.
I was
not?
gonna ask. You think it's gonna be in company, or they're gonna like?
I
This is a new
mean,
arrival.
where is it at? Where's it gonna be? Is it the pay per view or is it?
Oh,
no.
shit.
Next
No.
week? No.
It's-
It's a regular.
It's
a
a
The
regular.
pay-per-view is at the end of the month.
Okay.
On Memorial Day
Oh,
weekend.
right. May 29th is the pay per view, right?
Right.
So. Oh shit, Miro would be nice. I like Jay Lethal though because it's in the story.
Is it Miro?
He's in
He's
our
in-
story. He
he's in
doesn't
the
need
story.
this.
Is it
He doesn't need it.
Brian?
Yeah.
Is it? Can it be Brian Cage?
Ooh, Brian.
Can
Cage.
it
I'd
be
like to see
nice.
Brian Cage somewhere.
Johnny Gargano?
How fun would Brian Cage be losing to Samoa Joe right here in the spot?
Brian Cage winning anything right now would be surprising.
That would be surprising.
So the big ups to him if that happens.
Samoa Joe's not gonna lose. so
Coda
much.
Ibushi.
So I'm glad you brought that up because
Oh,
Kota Ibushi, I think, is
Kota
trying to work his way
Ibushi.
out of NJP Dub. You think that's what he's trying to do? He's trying to flex that contract, trying to break that contract.
Yeah, why not? And then if you have dirt on people there, why not use it to your advantage?
What kind of dirt? What's going on?
Somebody's getting sexually assaulted. Allegedly.
You gotta sprinkle that allegedly in there.
Yeah. So he got dirt on somebody here, but if I'm told so from the NJPW side, I can't complain. Ibushi said, "I'll get things settled. It's fine if you just fire me." He doesn't want to expose anybody. He doesn't want to come out and say. He just wants out the contract.
See, that's like
How do you act?
it's like a little
that,
humble
though?
brag. Like he's like, yo, I ain't gonna fuck nobody up, but I'm gonna fuck somebody up. I'm just trying to get out this contract. But I got this information, but I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? But I just want to get out this contract. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's trying to work that angle, get his ass out of there.
I hear that. But I don't know. It's just bad business. To
But-
me.
but now
you're gonna look bad.
Right, but now, right, because if he wants
Don't
out of
don't
NJ,
sexually harass your talent.
so now if Coda wants out of NJPW and NJPW is doing business with AEW, AEW is out the
they're
picture
gonna.
too.
They're gonna. Oh no, I think they'll pick them up.
I think they'll pick him up,
You
and they'll
think
put
they'll
him
pick him up?
to
That's not-
win
that's
against
not
an
the
NJP
contract he
Dub
wants.
talent.
Yeah. He wants to be reunited with somebody he knows very well in the ring.
Golden Lovers,
Maybe.
perhaps.
Maybe.
Reunited and
Yo,
it
they got me.
feels
They got me,
so
JP.
good.
Yo,
They
JP,
got me with
this
that
motherfucker
shit.
thought that shit was real,
Yo, I was
dog.
like, what
He
the fuck
thought
is this
that
a new
was a
episode
real.
and shit?
You're an
And
idiot.
then no, it
Yeah.
wasn't.
I agree with
That shit was
PCF
dope.
on that one.
I'll take another one of these though.
Oh, they're right here.
Word. You don't wanna,
It's so
you
good.
want to toast with me?
What about JP Savage? Is JP Savage drinking?
How?
Stupid idiot!
Eso mismo.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
That was it. Right on time.
So end
Me too.
of Roman Reigns.
That's why we have something special, PCF. I was singing that song. Hey.
Wepa PCF. What you getting?
What?
La Horny.
Now, Harney.
All right.
Ya estoy ahí.
So you trying to check out them bumps, or you got a cream for that?
Wait, what? Excuse me?
I have the cream, but I think y'all give me the wrong cream every week. Like, the shit
You're not
burns and
supposed
more.
to. You're
every
not supposed
time
to eat it.
I don't eat all of it. Just some.
I think he rubs it where he's not supposed to be rubbing it on.
The same guy
You
that
told
wipes
me-
the toilet seat, but not his ass.
Listen, bro. I had a counter last time. When somebody was doing something. I was like, at least I.
So you're saying that his
Fuck.
So you're saying that his cheeks look like Sammy Sosa?
Yeah, it's just a burn. That
Nice and
Clorox
bright.
is fresh.
Nice and white.
Nice and white.
Nice and white.
Like Roman's teeth. So we're doing
Roman's
this.
teeth. Speaking of Roman's teeth,
End of Roman's
teeth leads the bump, right?
reigns. Yes.
Talk to me.
What is the end of Roman's reign looking like? Are we losing the title?
Ex his wife.
Hey yo.
I think it's nothing. I think he just wants to be treated with a little bit more respect. Not that he doesn't get respect,
What you mean?
but when you're on, I don't know, like you never settle, never stop and never settle. Shout outs to Hennessy.
What?
Isn't
that what Nas says?
But right, because he's a big ambassador. But you already know.
Queens.
When you're on a level here, you're not done. You're not satisfied. You keep leveling them up. And this is a first for Roman. Roman's had the glory. He's had the respect. He's had the matches. He's had the bookings. But he's haven't had the contract that Mr. Brock Lesnar's had. He hasn't had that lucrative deal where you can stay home and just chillax. You already should know. JP Savage. JJ, that's JP. I don't know why he's texting in the chat when he could just be talking, but I don't know. He's being weird today. But Roman Reigns getting his contract, and he's gonna get his schedule altered, but he's not going nowhere. He's still got to do this date with The Rock, and then Hollywood is not too far. I disagree with you.
But so, all right, so he's gonna take off a bunch of weeks.
What
does that mean?
First, he's
That
injured.
guy.
First and foremost, he's injured. The fuck is that guy?
What are you talking about?
No, listen.
Yo, JP
All right,
Savage,
so
what are you
he's
doing
injured.
over
Like,
there?
is he just not gonna be around? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
not
he's
gonna
so.
be around?
I think that's what it's gonna be for now. In the beginning, he won't be around the 10
But
weeks. or
he'll
whatever.
just be a champ that's not there.
That's a big problem that they have because, like a lot of people have been saying, they have not made new stars, right? To trust, at least, right? In a situation like this. But for the next 10 weeks, we're about to see what the fuck's gonna happen because they gotta come up with something now, quick.
Right. Now what?
That unification title shit, bullshit. That
Yeah,
needs to be milked as much as it can.
Yeah, I don't know why you snap your fingers because they don't make that shit low.
No, slow burn.
Or is he gonna have to relinquish?
No,
title?
that's not gonna happen.
Nah, chill. He's
That's
the
not
top
gonna happen.
merchandise salesman. Like he's the top of his game.
is the
right
There
guy.
now.
has to be story to taking that buck because he's only gonna come back and take it again.
You know who else is at the top of their game? Focal.com. We got an NBA playoff that's low-key spicy. So make sure you get your officially licensed merch from the NBA, MLB, NFL, NCAA, and yours truly, the WWE. All sorts of cool shit, including bobbleheads and all sorts of licensed merch. So check them out, Focal.com, and use your exclusive code HPC10 May. We out
Don't
here.
be
We
loco.
service the people.
Go shop at Foco.
You know, you just reminded me.
Talk to him.
1 all the way to 9. Sean Spears, tell Wardlow what number it is, whatever. HPC 10.
10.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
That shit was great. I don't know where you were going.
Thanks, JJ. Foco.com with code HBC10.
Woo, man, it's gonna be a great
JJ, real
month.
one.
Shout outs to May. And,
And that's
good summer stuff.
And
Go
that's
check
what
it out.
Roman Reigns did, and that's how he bought his new teeth. But yo, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna be at the top of his game. He's gonna be leading the country in this position. Like in terms of all companies, in terms of heavyweight champions, who is the one? Roman
Not
Reigns.
Sabu.
Is that? It's
not
not
Sabu.
Sabu.
It's not.
It's
It's
the
not
one.
Sabu. Like
It's the one. It's Roman Reigns. So will his reign end when he goes off to Hollywood?
That whole segment was
Maybe not.
Nah, maybe not.
Maybe not.
No.
I don't think so. I think you let him be an absentee father to the WWE and to the game, really.
Yo, shout out to my guy June. We was watching that Dynamite earlier. He was here earlier, and I was telling him that situation has not pretty much happened since Bret Hart in Canada. We haven't seen a wrestler get over in his hometown and like literally night and day as a heel. Booed everywhere else, but appreciated in his hometown. And that shit was Bret Hart. That was the last time. That's at least the one I can remember. I can't remember any other one.
L.I.
Chat,
Long Island.
correct me if I'm wrong, but
Long
Rob did it.
Island is Bizarro Land. That's
Yeah.
where we get the opposites of everything, right? CM Punk gets booed, MJF gets cheered, Wardlow gets no pop. That's where it's happening.
CM Punk is booed.
Yeah, absolutely. You saw Wardlow's Titantron?
Boo Warlow.
Boo
Yeah,
Wardlow.
Boo Wardlow.
Boo
That
his
shit was
ass.
funny.
Boo his ass.
Boo this man.
But
Boo this man.
Roman Reigns is everybody's daddy. So if he gets
Papa.
less days,
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I think it's really in his interest, in his best interest, and really wrestling's best interest for Roman Reigns to not be overexposed, especially being a singular champion, a universal champion that's now on both shows, right?
Right.
You don't want him to have all those dates and to be available all the time.
Listen, man, that's great, and I hear you, but JJ's over the Roman talk.
So what's next?
So you know what's next? Judgment Day. Judgment Day is upon us, and we have a little bit of time to cover Judgment Day. So I hope you're ready, because there's a fourth member coming. But we don't know who that fourth member is.
Well, let's talk about a little bit about our raven-haired she-daddy.
Ooh.
Yo.
Wee.
Is Rhea Ripley not great?
I love it. I
in
love
this role.
I mean, you know, we called it. The
So-
internet has ears and
So
a
Rhea
voice,
Ripley
right?
dyed her hair black, and Edge went to his barber and said, "Let me get the Rhea."
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get the Rhea.
Is that what happened?
Let me get the Rhea.
Yeah. Everybody's got the same haircut, but
But he not done. He wants somebody else, right? So who we giving that fourth slot to?
the internet has ears, you say, right? And there's one person the internet says.
Nyla. Rose?
No, what? That's a different company, JJ. That's not what we're
Nyla.
talking about. It's not the native beast. No.
No.
It is somebody that lost their first name, Tommaso.
Boop.
The internet says
Boop. And
it
that
is
banging
Tommaso
ass intro
Ciampa.
that he had, that theme song he had was dope.
Champita,
Champita.
Chambea,
Is it-
Hala.
Me la vi- Look, so it seems like it's gonna be Ciampa. Like that's the guy.
Wow.
Chopping
Like
on
that's
these.
the Ciampa. All right. If not Ciampa, then who? Who's who?
It's
Who
not
you
New
chopping?
Day. It ain't nobody in New Day.
Who's New Day? Who's New Day?
I give
Who-
it to anybody that's young and struggling right now, because that's
What if you put a tag team in there?
that's too many people. They already
Wow,
got
okay,
four.
okay, all right. Let's hear it. Who?
What
who?
if you put somebody like
'Cause
the
it-
Viking Raiders? And they're not doing anything.
They're in NXT though, right? Didn't they go back to NXT?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
No?
for like a night.
Yeah, they're in
Oh, it was a
NXT.
night
For like a night.
All right, but you know what?
Ali?
Maybe keep them over there.
Ali's good.
Ali.
Ali's good, but they
Nah,
just,
he didn't work out in that faction.
The thing about Mustafa Ali is that like
No, he said
They-
Ali Mustafa.
well, let's Mustafa him somewhere else because he had a chance to have retribution and that didn't work out. It wasn't his fault. But right now we need to see Mustafa Ali really be his own. I think he needs to be his own thing.
Yeah, I think he finally getting some burn.
Dijakovic.
Oh, okay.
What'd you
Okay,
call
I
him?
ain't mad at that.
That
Oh,
too.
Dijakovic.
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 Ooh,
Dijakovic.
can he be a dark character? Well, I guess.
As long as he's not the
Retribution?
face, yeah.
Does that count?
I'm
I
done
think
with that
Ciampa.
word,
I think
bro.
Ciampa makes sense.
I'm done
I
with the
thought
word
you would say
retribution.
something like Mason T-Bar, right? If you
No,
were gonna
because
go-
he's now face.
oh word,
Mace is
LA
now
Knight. I
face
forgot,
with
yeah.
Eli Drake.
Yeah, yeah,
Because it rhymes. I get
LA
it.
Knight, bro.
LA Knight.
I like LA Knight, man. I really like LA Knight.
It's crazy how he reminds me of like The Rock and Stone Cold. Like
He's
I know.
practically taking it. So like,
Yeah.
good shit. Fuck it. Nobody
Yeah.
else did it. You're not doing it bad. I like how he throws his little sword. It's just too. You can tell.
Yeah.
great, but because nobody else is doing it.
Yeah.
So and I mean, wrestling's lacking that. Yo, he's got a lot of charisma. Yo, he uses charisma right on his own.
But he's also up there in age. He's pushing for. He's 40.
Yo, I kind of want to talk about something else real quick that I kind of forgot to mention before, and that was Drew McIntyre kind of mentioned heels and heelatry,
Ooh.
the art of
I
heelism.
think we know about that.
All right.
That's
And I
in our
just
name,
remembered
isn't
right
it? In
now.
our name.
Yeah,
No,
it's
because
in there.
we took the name and we
Shut up, bitch.
abbreviated the
So look,
letters.
so what happened was, Drew McIntyre is talking about like heels and how the internet appreciates certain heels, like because they do cool shit. And he was not supposed to do the cool shit. And he's like, one of the best heels is Baron Corbin because he's willing to eat shit, basically. So, I know JP would disagree, but who are the legitimate
Greatest Cardinals of all time.
Baron Corbin, number one. Number
He's
one.
spinning in his chair right now.
Before we get to the European belt, though, who are the top heels right now that we can consider actual heels that are doing the job
Actual heel
of healing?
The Miz.
Okay, so we got Miz.
The
I
Miz
agree
is
with you
doing
on that
an
one.
amazing job at healing right now.
Austin Theory.
Austin Theory's doing an amazing job of healatry.
Seth
You think so?
Rollins.
Yeah, because he's so
Seth
like
Rollins
annoying.
gets cheered though. He's like a cool
No,
heel.
no, yeah,
it's not the
he's-
same.
So he's a
He's
gray.
loved.
He's in a gray area.
He's loved. He's
like who's like
popping.
hated, yo. So like we got MJF, right? Obvi.
Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte.
People hate her.
Miz Charlotte. Priest and Edge
Nah.
right now.
Nah, chill.
Not
People
yet.
don't hate them. Nah.
They don't hate him.
People are like, Edge is cool, bro. He gets the cool boos. He
No,
doesn't
yeah,
get-
yeah. MJF.
MJF.
Baron Corbin
Yeah.
Baron Corbin.
We said his name twice, but cool.
Baron Corbin.
and Corbin.
Uh-huh.
Arizona Cardinals.
Baron Corbin. Also Colts Baron Corbin.
It was Mad Moss, but now he's getting cheap. Joe Gacy.
Oh, Joe Gacy is cool. He's willing to take heat.
I love him though, but I mean, he's getting heat.
That's right, 8. That's right. Cartel versus Mafia, baby.
NXT, okay.
Shout out to Toyota.
Who the fuck is that guy?
who's the girl from AEW? that we-
Tekashi 6.
Ooh.
Jericho's kind of a cool heel, yo, because he's got that music.
Nikita
People
Lyons?
sing along.
No.
Even when he's healing,
Jamie
like
Hayter.
people,
Jamie
people
Hayter.
like
no,
him.
that she's
Tony Storm.
who's from
Jamie.
AEW, the former women's champion. I don't even think she won the title. She was feuding with Niho. I mean,
Nemo?
this
His
girl,
Britt Baker.
she fought with Britt Baker, but she was feuding with the other
Nyla?
women's champion. No, Niho.
Statlander?
Niho.
Rio.
Rio.
I keep saying Niho.
¿Quién pinga está hablando?
Yeah, you said
No, not
finding
Statlander. No, not
Chris
Statlander.
Statlander,
No,
the alien.
Todo come mierda, bro.
Who's the other one? She was on the show tonight.
Bow Wow.
It was about no.
Britt Baker, I mean.
Tony
Baker
Storm.
gets- No, man.
Ah, no, este
Jamie Hayter?
pendejo.
She's older.
Serena Deeb.
Yes,
Serena
man.
Deeb gets
Wow.
Serena Deeb, bro.
Serena Deeb gets heat.
She gets
But
heat.
exactly how you struggled to find her name,
Exactly.
she
exactly.
is forgettable.
Yes, exactly.
That's the
That
thing.
was my next
Through the
point.
whole
You know,
fucking roster.
I hate to say this, man, because she's a shooting-ish alum.
Is he?
But there is a lack of thunder in her Rosa.
Oh,
She
man.
gets heat.
Man, no.
she don't get
It's
heat.
just when you talked about Serena Deeb, I just got to throw this out there.
Brandy gets heat.
Man, I thought, Brandy.
Oh,
Brandy is a heat magnet.
right now who's getting heat is Sammy
Roberts?
Guevara.
Oh,
Sammy
Sammy
Guevara and Tay
Guevara.
Conti.
Oh,
Tay
Sammy and Tay.
Conti.
But they're getting
Tay-
that
Tay
they're getting that go away heat.
Yeah, Taze.
That's
There's no
sad
such
that
thing.
they're
See, that's the thing. That go away heat is what is your job. Yo, I say
want
this all the
that.
time, man. Yo, motherfuckers used to think they were gonna get stabbed in the parking lot.
But-
they changed the results to matches in the Dominican Republic when they thought that Ric Flair was gonna get stabbed by the crowd. JP, I'm here for you, baby.
Who
I
was-
know it.
who was
Jack
Ric-
Van Andel, NWA champion.
Yo, but
if
that
not
last-
for a night.
That last name says it all.
That's what veneno es lo que hay en el crowd, my guy. Es lo que hay en Cuba, es lo que hay en el crowd. All right? Because, yo, that's real heat, dog. People get beat up for shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Jack motherfucking
being
Benbow.
a real heat magnet, being that guy, regardless of what it can cost you.
Facts.
That's not what we see with guys like Jericho. Jericho's a fun he's the guy that makes you laugh and
Well,
you
you're not
like
gonna
him.
get that
And he's got the
anymore.
music and everything. You know what I mean? Like people sing along to that. Dog, heel, bad guy, detestable, Baron Corbin.
I talk to him, JJ. Shit.
I'm yelling at everybody, JJ. Everybody can get it.
Yeah,
Oh man.
There's not a lot of heels like that no more.
But you're
And
not
Drew
gonna get that.
McIntyre
That's a different wrestling. That's a different era in wrestling.
But it's not
Maybe
though.
overseas, still you'll get it. In Puerto Rico, you'll still get it. In places like that.
There's no
Local
laws.
shows, indie shows, maybe. And that's gonna be kind of like set up too. It's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
be
not talking about indie shows. I'm
authentic.
talking about like indie shows in
You're not-
Puerto
it's-
Rico.
you're not gonna
But
get
yo,
that.
like how Miz draws heat.
Yes.
Like how Baron Corbin, nobody likes Baron Corbin, and I know like everybody talks about go away heat, but you put him in any position. He carries the mission to fidelity. He carries the storyline to the end. He makes you hate him. He makes the person that he's facing loved. Look at Madcap Moss. Say what you want about the gimmick and whatever and the jokes
You
and this and
hated
that
him.
and the third. But as soon as he turned on Baron Corbin, you loved Riddick. Moss was it. There ain't guys like that. Ziggler is good at doing that.
Yeah.
But he's good. And he's kind of cool. So no matter what he does, he's got the cool vibe.
He's a cool. He got that cool factor in him.
Yeah, he's got that cool factor.
JP ain't
The
wrong
Dirty
either.
Dogs.
JP ain't wrong about that.
Elias. Blade Rummy. Elias.
No. Elias did not draw
Nah,
heat.
he did.
Ezekiel draws fucking heat. Okay?
No, Ezekiel's the baby
Me and
face.
Kevin
Nah, he's-
Owens.
Yeah, he draws heat from Kevin Owens.
Now Ken Owens.
Ken Owens.
Ken
and I
Owens is an asshole.
have heat.
See, like Kevin
On
Owens.
Ezekiel, all right?
Kevin Owens is a cool heel.
Yeah.
Like he does the things, but it doesn't. I guess Elias was too though. People like Elias. I like
Yeah.
Elias,
Yeah.
but nobody likes Baron Corbin. That's how you know he's good at his job.
JJ,
Ironically,
JJ will disagree with you about MJF though. Like
MJF.
she loves him.
MJF, dog.
He can do
He
no
does the
wrong.
helicopter has range. Yo, what are you
Hey,
talking
yo.
about, my
Yo,
guy?
HP Savage, you horny?
Yo, la, horny, no,
No
pants.
pants.
Save it for Father's Day.
Vic, it's time.
I think it's time.
For the percolator?
It's time for the percolate. It's time for the
Fuck is that
percolate.
guy?
You got. She's still trying to figure it out.
Yo, what are they?
But
H-
before we do that,
P-
anything we
C-
saw this week? Any heels? Any pops? Any chest shots?
That's
real
what I'm
quick?
saying. Yeah, it's time for HPC of the week, baby.
I think my biggest pop of the week has to go to that spot from the ladder man, Darby Allin,
Who's the ladder man?
the ladder man, and
How the
Jeff
fuck
Hardy
didn't
and
Darby Allin's
Allin.
heart pop out of his chest?
Because I think I think they really got hurt because he also had that
That-
coffin drop on the apron,
The hardest part of the ring.
and he was
Gasping for air and shit.
Cupcake got no snack coming out. It's a bad motherfucker. You bite into it. Cream filling jump in your mouth and shit. Glitter. That's how he sounded, bro.
Your cousin-
He was like that.
your
in the
cousin-
fucking floor after that coffin.
That was
dropped and
your cousin Craig.
shit. Craig.
Hook us up.
Hook us up. I got this candy wrapper. You get to it quick and it got the wrapper off and shit.
Shout out to Baby D. Little sister bigger than the big sister.
Woo!
Not for me.
Alexa Bliss coming back. Yes, that was a pop as
Yo,
well.
how come Alexa Bliss didn't look like Alexa Bliss?
Why?
Because
She
she
did
got
not.
married to Ryan Cabrera.
No, but
Okay,
she looked different.
Okay.
Her face looked different.
Okay.
She like a different person.
She's been hanging out with Jay Wild from Jersey Shore.
Oh, Tatowski. That makes some sense. I'll tell you, big pop for Wardlow tonight. Right? Able to break away from the MJF henchmen. Oh, but I'll give you another one. Pop of the week. Eddie Kingston and company.
Oh,
The BCC.
you
the
fucked
BBC,
up. You fucked up. You fucked
the
up.
JAS, LAX.
That shit was a pop.
That was a pop. That was big time pop.
That shit was
Big time pop at Kingston, even
Ooh.
having the burn mark on his face.
Facts.
Oh, Mia Yim.
Yim
Yes,
showing up at
JJ.
Impact.
I would say a pop to the returning Sammy Callahan
Yes.
going after
yes.
Moose.
And a big pop
He's
for
back.
JJ for being part of the stream as it was going down.
JJ.
Covering it. I ain't forget you, JJ. I ain't forget you. You was on. You was rocking. A little baby chair shot tonight. We got. Finally, we had Dan Housing.
Oh, Dong Dong Housing.
Damn it, he got
He got
jobs.
jobs, man.
He
I mean,
got
I guess,
jihad.
It's just I'm a local native, and you know we're not used to seeing him job, so it was a little weird.
Yeah. You know what the internet found? Old
Oh,
pictures
they
of
locked up.
Danhausen.
Oh no.
Danhausen's
No.
older pictures. Like, he was scary, dog.
Oh okay.
Like, he was like a serious
He's not, he
dark
didn't break no laws
character.
and shit, right? Okay.
Nah, not that I know of. But he looked like he would have. Like, it was like a noir ass, like dark
You know,
character.
You know
Isn't
what?
he? Isn't he German?
so he's a German, eh? That's okay.
I think so. Yeah, I don't
Some
know.
people look
Did
like
it-
fucking
wasn't-
worms with braids.
Wasn't his gimmick in? Oh, was it? Shut up.
You know what he would have
He's
said?
just hype
You
about
know
it.
what he would have said though
What,
if they
man?
would have found some incriminating pictures. of him?
Gunther.
That's all the damn time we have for you folk this week. I
Drew's
don't care
European
where
title.
you got your fix from, but I know you got it from somewhere, whether it be Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, all the other damn platforms, because we everywhere, baby. And 10 count of 10. So before we do that, my boy June gonna tell y'all what to do.
Heels, pops, and chair shots on YouTube and Twitch. But what's for dessert though? Jamie Hader.